to take the discussion now to a sort of different topic.
The biggest lesson from this particular historic period is, unlike what we saw after 2014, that now, if there was any illusion that we can one day rely on our Western partners, this illusion is no longer there. We will have to rely only on ourselves and on our allies who would stay with us.
Several popular TikTokers in the United States.
Those laboratories are created, have been created by the United States all over the world, more than 300 laboratories in various countries, many of them on the perimeter of the Russian Federation and the former Soviet republics, including Ukraine. Ukraine is probably the biggest project for the Pentagon, so we will be insisting on this issue to be picked up by the Biological Weapons Convention, but also by the Security Council, because it's a clear threat to international peace and security.
And this is something that Joe Biden just recently again said is not going to happen.
Any cargo moving into Ukrainian territory, which we would believe is carrying weapons, would be a fair game. I mean, this is clear, because we are implementing the operation, the goal of which is to remove any threat to the Russian Federation coming from the Ukrainian soil. I would like to remind the countries who might be playing with this idea that the Soviet and Russia-made systems of missile defense or of any other purpose are there on the basis of intergovernmental agreements and contracts, which includes end-user certificate. And the end-user certificate does not allow them to send these weapons to any third country without our consent.
Everyday life of Russians in the long term in relation to that?
Coming back to sanctions, sanctions we will survive. The measures which the President and the government are developing, elaborating, and they're being announced, this is only the beginning of our economy to get adjusted to the new situation. After 2014, as I started to say, we did gain experience to rely upon ourselves.
The White House had a briefing with several popular TikTokers in the United States.